So, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's called Nellie's Do by Simone. So, please like and subscribe and follow my channel. Now, I haven't been making any videos recently or for a while, but today I felt compelled to do this video. And I hear people saying that talk about the Jamaican healthcare system all the time. Some are saying it's the worst, some are saying it's the best it has ever been. But I don't know. I hired a housekeeper in 2020 or 2021 during COVID. She was hired. And she started working with me about a year and a half into working with me. So this is probably about 2023 now. She started feeling a lot of pain and started having, heavy bleeding and stuff like that. When she went to the doctor, they told her that she had fibroids. All right. So, but they'll treat it and stuff like that. For a year, she's there and it's getting worse and worse and worse. It got to the point where, she had to be going to the hospital on a regular basis, and they having to keep her in the hospital overnight because it's either her blood pressure has gone up, her blood count is low because she's bleeding so heavily. So eventually they told her that she's gonna need surgery. And I think it's so long I can't even remember. I think it's somewhere close to the end of 2023. So she was supposed to do a surgery in 2023. When she went to the surgery, they told her that they gave her some excuse why she couldn't do the surgery, and that her surgery was not considered priority. Mark, this lady is bleeding profusely. She's going to the hospital. They're not letting her out of the hospital because of her bleeding, and yet still her surgery is not considered as an emergency. And so it continued into 2024. There are times when she's not able to come to work for months on end because she just has this constant bleeding. Going to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, they make a date for surgery, and then they tell her they can't do the surgery. They tell her she needs to get blood. She has to get blood because they don't have any blood at the hospital. She go out of her way to get 3 people to donate blood for her. And every time they set a date, she go for it, they tell her a different story. Earlier, in the middle of last year, they had a date for her to do the surgery. When she went down there for the surgery, they told her they can't do the surgery because her blood spoiled, so they can't use it. The blood is there for over 3 months, so therefore they can't use it for the surgery. And as far as I know, the blood is not in storage and then it is thrown away. As far as I'm concerned, if the blood is used, it is replenished. And that's what I thought. All right. All this time she's not coming to work, because as she feel a little better, the whole thing come on her again. She can't move. She's in pain. She have to go down to the hospital. The hospital take her in. They don't let her out. They keep her overnight, and yet they tell her that the surgery is not emergency. Another time they scheduled the surgery. When she went down there for the surgery, they told her they can't do the surgery because the operating theater is closed and there is no surgery that is taking place. The last straw is now she had surgery scheduled in late January. We said, okay. I said, ask her if she was sure. She said yes, because when the week before she went down to the hospital, St. Anne's Bay Hospital, and she spoke to the chief doctor there, And he asked her why she didn't do the surgery as yet, and she told him that they said that because the blood spoiled. And he said to her, there is nothing Nagoso, nothing like that. And they set a date for her to do the surgery. I think it was the 30th of January or something. Don't quote me on the date. So she get up early the night before the surgery. We talk, she prepare, she get everything together that she needed to get to go into the hospital. I said to her, make sure you reach down the hospital early in the morning so that, you're there on time for the surgery. She get up the morning and she reach the hospital 6 o'clock the morning. 8 o'clock, nothing. 9 o'clock, nothing. So I tried to call her and didn't get her. So I said, okay, good. She must be in the surgery now. So that's happening. At 3 o'clock the evening, I see her calling. I said, okay, good. Surgery finished. So she probably come out from under her anesthesia and can talk now. When she came on the phone, she said, Miss P, you don't know what? I said, what happened? How you sound so bright? She said, Miss P, I didn't get to do the surgery. When I sit here all day waiting for my name to be called, nobody called my name, and I sit here all this time and nobody calling my name. And when I went to find out what is happening, they were telling me that they're not gonna do the surgery, and they had called me to say and they couldn't get me. And the lady said to them, but nobody called because she doesn't have a missed call from the hospital. And she wasn't able to do the surgery again. And they sent her home without even giving her a new date for the surgery. And I mean, it's really upsetting because to me, and I'm going to just allege and assume this, I am alleging that whenever the surgery comes up, somebody else comes in and they take the space and give to the other person. That is what I'm thinking at this point. It's been 2 years since she's been trying to get this surgery so that she can live her life, so that she can go to work and earn a living for she and her family, and she's not able to do it because the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, because she's poor, because she doesn't have anybody to go down to make noise and create a stink, because she doesn't have anybody who can call the minister for assistance, nothing. The St. Anne's Bay Hospital is just leaving her to waste and die. And I decided that I'm going to talk about it today because I dare say she is not the only person that is enduring this kind of disdain that they are showing her. She's not the only person. I mean, she got up, she got to the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning, ready and prepared herself for the surgery, gear up herself, her mind for the surgery, and she sit down on the bench outside until 3 o'clock in the evening. And nobody, and if she was scheduled for the surgery for a particular time, somebody should be able to come outside and say, and call her and say, Miss, whatever her name is, I know you were scheduled for the surgery at 10 o'clock, but this is what is happening. Nobody said anything. If she had not gotten up and go and ask them what is happening, she'll be sitting out there for the entire time. And it's not the first time that it's happened. It's not the second time it's happened. It's not the third time it's happened. She has been waiting to do that surgery for over 2 years. And they tell her it's not emergency. And all they're doing is just waiting for her to die. They're just waiting for her to die, and then they move on to the next person. And this is what is happening at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital. The St. Anne's Bay Hospital is, I mean, If you don't have to go there, I would not recommend anybody to go there at this point. If you don't have millions of dollars, or if you don't have the right connections at the St. Bay Hospital, or if you don't know people, CEO or big doctor or whatever it is down there, trust me, they're going to leave you to die. And I don't know if I'm blaming the doctors, or I don't know if I'm blaming the persons who make all the arrangements in the office for this. I don't know who I'm blaming, right? In particular. But it's the St. Bay Hospital who for 2 years she's been trying to get a surgery. For 2 years she has been bleeding profusely. And the doctors at St. Bay Hospital, the nurses, everybody at St. Bay Hospital knows what this woman is going through, because she's down there almost on a weekly basis. But they're gonna tell her that the blood she donated spoiled, and she have to go find 3 people again to give blood for her. Or they're gonna tell her that, oh, you're not gonna have the surgery today. You know, we tried to call her, and they know they didn't try to call her, and they didn't give her another date for the surgery. And I just wanted to put this out there. St. Bay Hospital, you don't have to do better than that. You have to do better than that. St. Bay Hospital has not always been like this. St. Bay Hospital was one of the top hospitals. But nowadays, nobody no one go there, because they treat people, especially people who are poor, and don't have a lot of connections. They treat them as if they are nobody. As if they are nobody. Okay, bye.